Donald Trump and his legal team have settled in the Trump University lawsuit. It appears the president-elect will not have to go on trial before heading to the White House. Trump and his defense team agreed to pay $25 million, but the AG's office tells NBC News the settlement doesn't include any admission of wrongdoing. Let's get right to it with NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams. Pete, can you break it down for us?
Well, you know, to paraphrase an old expression, the prospect of a trial tends to concentrate the mind, and Trump's lawyers were worried that the trial that was going to start in California on November 28th would be a huge distraction from his transition duties, and they had asked the judge to delay it. The judge, meantime, has been urging all sides to settle, and now a settlement has been reached. New York's Attorney General Eric Schneiderman announced the settlement a moment ago and said it's $25 million. Now, that's not only for the case that he brought in New York, but also for the two other cases that were filed out in San Diego, one of which was the one that was to start right after Thanksgiving. What Schneiderman says in his statement is that for the longest time, Trump has insisted that there could be absolutely no settlement, that he hadn't done anything wrong, and now the big change, according to Schneiderman, his lawyers have agreed to a settlement, $25 million. Some of that will be paid to legal fees for the lawyers, of course. The rest will be split among the students who attended the university. They had two claims that were coming to trial that basically say that the Trump University promotional materials misrepresented the nature of this program, that they said it was a university and it wasn't, that it suggested it was affiliated with a university when it wasn't, and also said that Trump handpicked the instructors, which they said was not true. So there'll be no trial here, and it's all over but the writing of the checks.
There's no admission of guilt here, Pete, though. If you read between the lines, isn't the fact that he's settling, period, an admission of guilt?
Well, of course, guilt isn't the right word when you're dealing with a civil lawsuit. There's no admission of wrongdoing, I guess you'd have to say. But that's the way settlements go. And the people who will are those who are sued, who settle, oftentimes say that they settle because they didn't want to go to trial and roll the dice. It doesn't necessarily mean they're admitting wrongdoing.
Pete Williams, thank you so much.